Hello, welcome to another edition of Chamber Chat. I'm Josh Wooten, the President and CEO of the Citrus County Chamber, and we're very pleased today to have the CEO of the Citrus County United Way, Mrs. Amy Meek.
Hi, Josh.
Welcome aboard, Amy.
Thank you.
We work very closely with the United Way and are proud to do so, but you have so much going on, I thought it was time to have you back on to tell us what's going on. I mean, I'm seeing on Facebook all the different workshops, all the different meetings, so where are you at?
Well, we are getting ready to start another great school year at WTI with students who are working on getting their GED. As you may know, there's 17,000 adults in Citrus County that don't have a GED.
We certainly know that.
And those folks are actually on target to only earn $13,000 a year. So that is a huge piece of vitality in our community, and we know that low income can cause a whole multitude of other problems. So we're really working to address the root cause of the problem head on. We have partnered with the Black Diamond Foundation, and they've given us a sponsorship to help adults to get their GED. So we're starting with another wave of adults. Adults went back to school at WTI yesterday, just like the kids, and they're all working on getting their GED. What we do is we come in and interview them and see what barriers exist. What's preventing them from going to school? Whether it be gas money, bus fare, child care needs, car insurance, anything under the sun that's stopping them from getting to school, we want to come in and help. So last year we started with 26 adults in January. 7 of them have already graduated, which is a huge success.
Wow.
It is. It's great. And those 7 are on target to do amazing things. Many of them are already enrolled in post-secondary school at WTI that they started yesterday. We have one lady that got a job through our Land That Job event, our partnership that we had in the spring, and she is working in the school cafeteria through the school district, and she's actually taking some managerial courses and getting ready for promotion, so that's exciting. Another woman in the class, she just called me 2 weeks ago to ask if we can help her adult daughter get her GED as well. So now we're helping a family with adult education. So it's just great to be a part of a program like this, because we're actually starting to see some great results and success stories, and it's making huge impacts in people's lives.
That's just awesome. I mean, you've identified a problem, you're working on it. Through your leadership and your board's leadership, the way y'all have kind of changed the dynamics of United Way. It's not just handing somebody something and not asking for any accountability. You're trying to make them accountable and better their lives at the same time.
Exactly, and what we're really trying to do now is to formulate partnerships throughout the community. As you know, everybody in the community has to be a stakeholder. United Way can't solve all the problems. Chamber can't solve all the problems. WTI can't solve all the problems. But when we're all working together is when we're seeing huge success. Virginia Nugent is one of those. She went to WTI. United Way came in to help her with gas money to get to and from school. She went to our United Way Chamber event and got a job. Huge success. So when we all come together, we're seeing huge results.
And that's it. And there's things that the Chamber really doesn't have a role in, but we all have a role in lifting up the community.
That's right.
There's things that United Way does that doesn't really gel with the Chamber, but where we do have overlapping things and we can communicate and work together, all together we can lift this community up.
Right, and that event, the Land That Job event, we had 75 attendees there that day. We had 14 senior level executives from the community come in to host mock interviews. 4 people got hired that day from that event. The purpose of the event was not a job fair. That was not it at all, but we still saw great results. After that, we had 30 people that say they got a job because of the tips and tools that they learned at that event. That's huge. That's real impact in the community. So we're really excited that we have such a great relationship with the Chamber, and we're so appreciative for you and your group and all that you do and all the businesses that are in your network, and the great ways that they're supporting United Way. It's just great to come together as a community to make a difference.
We might have to make y'all an official part of our alliance. You know how we have the alliance?
Yes.
Because y'all really fit in well. Getting people educated and helping people, giving them a hand up. is ultimately good for the economy. I mean, people don't realize, you know, either they can be subsidized for the rest of their life and have a bad quality of life and not be the strong consumer that we want them to be and property tax payer, or they can learn some skills, get that GED, and I mean, it just kind of boosts the whole economy.
Exactly, and also this is helping to strengthen families. It's helping, you know, help stabilize families. There's so many great programs.
So there's generational issues here.
Exactly, and as I always say, there's a million great programs for kids, and we are a proud sponsor of so many of those wonderful and necessary programs. But if you really want to help children, help their parents to be better parents, help their parents to be available even more. When mom's not working 3 jobs, and now she's available to help out more at home, that's going to make a big difference. When she has one really solid job that has benefits, that has a good pay, that is stable, that's what's helping to make a difference. There's people out there, Josh, that their job is not stable. If they have a flat tire on their way to work, it's over. They get fired. There's no leniency. So some of the things that we all take for granted, insurance, pension, whatever it may be, that's not available to everyone in our community. There's a lot of people out there that don't have those opportunities. But in today's world and in today's economy, job seekers are needing a lot more credentials. They're needing that high school education. They're needing certification and professional qualifications. So to get a job today, as you know, there's 600 open jobs in the community and 4,500 job seekers. You got to have that competitive edge to get those jobs. So we're really trying to do whatever we can to help people in our community to succeed and to make their families succeed as well.
Well, and the stress on a family, and we all know it, we're all doing more with less and have felt this economy, but the stress on a family from an economic standpoint of not knowing where your next buggy full of groceries is coming from, or if the car breaks down on the way to work, not only may you not make it to work and get fired, but you got no way to fix the car.
Exactly, that's right.
So there's so many people that need help just because, you know, they've just been dealt a bad hand. But, you know, educating the youth, it's so much easier. You know, I don't have a college degree. I could have gotten a college degree. I think it would have opened up more doors for me earlier on. And we've got to instill in the youth, our youth, of you know, get your education. It's so much easier to do it right the first time than to go back and do it. So I just think the work that you're doing is wonderful. We're running a little bit low on time. When you come back to the next segment, I want to talk about a big event that you have coming up and some of the other exciting things you and the board have going on.
Sounds great.
We'll be right back after this break with Amy Meek, the CEO of the Citrus County United Way, doing great things for Citrus County.